Welcome to another video where I look to add 5 cards for less than $5 to a Commander Precon. In this case we're looking at the animated army Precon, which is headed up by Bello, Bard of the Brambles. Bello, Bard of the Brambles is one colourless and gruel, which is red and green. They are a 3/3 raccoon bard, and they have, during your turn, each non-equipment artifact and non-aura enchantment you control with mana value 4 or greater is a 4/4 elemental creature in addition to its other types, and has indestructible haste, and whenever this creature deals combat damage to a player, draw a card. That's one hell of a sentence. The idea with Bello is to cast artifacts and enchantments that have mana value 4 or greater, which you can then use to beat down on your opponents. First card I have to suggest is Awaken the Sky Tyrant. They're an enchantment, and they have, when a source an opponent controls deals damage to you, sacrifice Awaken the Sky Tyrant. If you do, put a 5/5 red dragon creature token with flying onto the battlefield. What's better than a 4/4 enchantment that you can attack your opponents with? That's right, a 5/5 red dragon with flying. They are 49 cents. Next up we have Glorious Sunrise. Glorious Sunrise is 3 colourless and 2 green, and they're an enchantment, and they have, at the beginning of combat on your turn, choose one. Creatures you control get +1/+1 and gain trample until the end of turn. Target land gains tap, add 3 green until end of turn. Draw a card if you control a creature with power 3 or greater, or you gain 3 life. If you're in a position where you want to attack with lots of 4/4s and want to make sure that the damage hits home, then you'll choose to give them +1/+1 and trample. If you're looking to cast more spells in the post-combat main phase, then giving one of your lands the ability to tap for 3 green is your choice. If you're short of cards, you can always draw a card, as Glorious Sunrise itself will be a 4/4 creature. And finally, if you're really short of life, you could gain 3 life. Glorious Sunrise is expensive at $2.29, but that's okay, we're still coming under budget. Our third choice is an artifact called Aligned Hedron Network for 4 colourless mana. Aligned Hedron Network is 49 cents and has, when Aligned Hedron Network enters the battlefield, exile all creatures with power 5 or greater until Aligned Hedron Network leaves the battlefield. The Aligned Hedron Network is an asymmetrical board wipe. Fourth card on the list is Frontier Siege, 3 colourless and green. They're an enchantment. As this enchantment enters, choose Khans or Dragons. Khans, at the beginning of each of your main phases, add 2 green. Dragons, whenever a creature you control with flying enters, you may have it fight target creature you don't control. You're playing enchantments and artifacts and turn them into creatures. They won't necessarily have flying, so we're going to choose Khans, which is a way of getting 4 extra mana every turn so that we can cast more artifacts and enchantments. Frontier Siege comes in at 49 cents. Also for 49 cents we have Outpost Siege, which is a very similar card. That's 3 colourless and red this time, and they have, as Outpost Siege enters the battlefield, choose Khans or Dragons. Card says, at the beginning of your upkeep, exile the top card of your library. Until end of turn you may play that card. Dragons says, whenever a creature you control leaves the battlefield, Outpost Siege deals 1 damage to any target. I don't think you're going to choose Dragons. However, Khans is pseudo draw, which means you do have to cast a spell, but we've just shown a way to get lots of extra mana to be able to do so. All told, I've made 5 suggestions for a total of $4.25 to upgrade Bello, Bard of the Brambles. What budget cards would you suggest to put into the animated army Precon?